Today we'll be talking about the flower magical girl, Konomi Haruna. So let's get started. Konomi Haruna is a 17-year-old heel-type magical girl. She is 162 centimeters in height. Her eyes are a green color, with her hair being orange, with a single yellow streak. She comes from Shinsei Ward in Kamihama City. Her soul gem is a green diamond, which is located on her stomach. Her weapon is a giant pair of pruning shears. They are a type of scissors used to cut plants. Konomi's wish to become a magical girl was to heal the illness of the florist she worked for. Her Doppel in which is Heidesommer, and she attends Kamihama City University of Frail School in the 11th grade. Konomi's magical girl element is the forest element, and her ability is to give flowers. A magical girl who loves flowers and works at a flower shop. Konomi is kind and works hard for the shop owner, who she respects. She is a great worker, but can at times be distracted by her love of flowers. She is talented at flower arrangement. The Doppel of greening, its form is a humness. The master of this emotion is under the impression that her Doppel uses a good power for the sake of spreading greenery. The Doppel's body is composed of soil and contains enzymes, capable of decomposing any and all organisms. Those who touch it will rot away and entirely decompose, becoming nutrients to make the land abundant and fertile. The black downy fluff that it launches by spraying its body will also cling to those it touches. Should one touch it, they'll be devoured in an instant by fast-growing roots and transformed into a plant. Oh god. Konomi welcomes Kaede Akino and Kako Natsume into the flower shop she works for part-time. Konomi narrates that she began working for the shop named Blossom because of the florist who showed her the beauty of flowers when she was a child. The florist found Konomi crying from falling down and gave her a flower. Konomi has since done the same thing to other children who enter the shop. She believes that flowers colors life with all their own colors. As a woman steps up to buy her flowers, Kaede and Kako help the florist carry things. Konomi thinks the florist got out of the hospital a little while ago. One day, Konomi found an ambulance in front of the shop. She learned that the florist had a hard-to-cure illness. It might have had to close the shop. Konomi wanted to help but couldn't think of anything to do until Kyubei arrived and offered her a contract. Konomi wished to cure the florist's illness. Back in the present, Kako, Kane, and Konomi soon found that the customers have been affected by a witch's kiss. They track down the witch and kill it. Konomi thinks that she can be a magical girl because of Kako and Kane, who she considers close companions. The girls return to the shop for rush hour and they find a long line has formed. Konomi notes that ever since she made a wish, the shop has gotten many young customers. Konomi is grateful she met Kaede and Kako. Konomi thinks back to when the girls first entered the shop. The remainder of the story is told in a flashback. Kaede and Kako enter the shop for the first time. Kako is looking for a flower which Konomi quickly recognizes. Konomi says she adores making young people happy with their flowers. Afterwards, the girls have tea with Konomi during her break. Kade asks if it's unusual for her to have young customers. Konomi says it is, as has trouble remembering the last time she had one. Kako explains she was looking for flowers she read in a novel, and she never actually went to a flower shop before. Kako says that the shop is beautiful and she would like to buy flowers for a friend's birthday. Kaidi says she never gave flowers to anyone before, but when someone gave her flowers, she got a wonderful feeling. Konomi says she has an idea. A man walks down the street, saying he won 10,000 yen in the lottery. Konomi suddenly appears, hands him a bouquet of flowers, and leaves. An old man says his life is over. Kane appears and gives him a present of flowers. When she leaves, the old man wonders if she was a spirit. A boy is happy because he got a girl's number. Kako appears, hands him flowers, and leaves. The boy thought she was going to possess him. Later, the three girls reunite. Kanani says she gave flowers to 10 people, while Kako gave flowers to 13, and Konomi apologizes for making them do this, but Kako says she wanted to show the beauty of flowers to everyone. Kane says they will work together. Konomi says they'll do this again the day after tomorrow. People start talking about a rumor where someone suddenly appears and gives you flowers. One day, Konomi, Kanane, and Kako meet again to give flowers, but before they leave, a girl asks Konomi if she heard of the bursting flower girl. The girl says that according to the rumor, a girl hands you flowers that open to reveal months. Konomi thinks the story is scary. Kadi mutters it might be a witch, but insists she said nothing. The girl says that the girl in the rumor was sighted in Shinsei Ward, that she only appears on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and that she gives people a bouquet. Konomi, Kaide, and Kako realize they're the bursting flower girls. Konomi thinks that they've made people hate flowers and wonders how she can face the florist. Kaide says it's her fault because she gave Konomi the idea. Konomi tells her not to apologize, saying they see a little girl crying. Suddenly they see a little girl crying. The girl says her mother won't let her buy the Party Julius set of toys. Konomi gives the girl a flower, but the girl says she wants a ring. Kako takes the flower and makes it into a ring out of it. The girl tears up and says it's pretty. Konomi comes to the realization. She narrates that if she wants everyone to like flowers, she should try harder. Konomi explains that when she saw Kako make a ring, she realized that a gift giver has to understand the other person's feelings. The girls have just been giving flowers without explaining themselves. Kononi says they can use this as a change to improve and claims they have to diverse a plan to get people to like flowers. Kade says that Konomi once made a bear-shaped bouquet and thinks it would be more eye-catching than a regular one. Konomi asks if she means flower arrangements. Kaine says yes, and Konomi can make impressive ones. Kako thinks that Konomi can arrange flowers that would make young people happy. Konomi decides to make an eye-catching arrangement you can give to someone dear to you. She asks the girls for ideas. Kari says that when she got a flower gift, it was her birthday. The girls continue discussing. Konomi and the girls make a birthday to make a cake made of 50 flowers. The cake also has chocolate and candy in it. Kako calls to the feast for the eyes and the stomach. Konomi says she followed Kako's suggestion to make the cake with bird flowers, so the greetings can be condemned with the language of flowers. Konomi wonders if the cake will work to make people appreciate flowers. Konomi then thinks that the cakes represent the best collaboration the three of them have made. The girls prepare a fair at the flower shop to show off their cake. Konomi shows the cake to the florist. However, the florist gives a muted reaction. She says that Konomi can work on her own now and announces she's retiring and will leave Konomi the shop. Konomi says it's sudden, but the florist says she was thinking about it ever since she got sick. Suddenly, Kade says it's not true, and Kako blurts that the florist has been witch-kissed. Kade says to forget they said anything, but Konomi identifies them as magical girls and reveals she's one as well. The three of them team up to track and destroy the witch. Konomi thinks fighting together with friends is reassuring. The girls return to the shop and start selling the cakes to customers. The customers enjoyed them generally, and eventually a huge line forms. Konomi says they never had this many people before. At the end of the day, the girls sold everything. Konomi tells the others that when the florist woke up and saw the shop filled with customers, she was really surprised. Konomi gives Kako and Kane a flower cake and thanks. As a thanks, she says the flowers on the cake are geraniums, which mean respect, trust, and true friendship. Konomi thanks the girls and asks them if they can keep being friends. Kade thanks for her profoundly while Kako says she will cherish this. Konomi narrates that was the happy beginning of their story together. However, they can't stop because the customers are waiting. Her ability seems to be able to generate any kind of flower she desires without limitation. She also has the ability to turn her scissors into a much bigger pair and be able to cut through enemies with them. She may also have the ability to heal at greater rates due to wanting to cure the florist's illness. Her name, Konomi, means small and child. It also means beauty and preference. Her last name, Haruna, means spring and name, respectfully. Fact 1. The specific phrase used to describe her ability, Hana o moda seru, is also an expression meaning to let someone else take credit for a success or to let someone else carry the flowers. Fact 2. Konomi is familiar with both flower symbolism and etymology, as she knew Kyoko Sakura's given name means apricot girl, which she said in Kyoko's personal story. Fact 3. Her Doppel's name, Heidesommer, is a cultivar of rose that resembles the flower Konomi wears in her hair. Fact 4. Konomi's voice actor is Shizuku Mimori, who you may know from her other roles as Mimori Togo and Sumi Washio in Yuki Yuna is a Hero, Hisui Flore in Fairy Tail, Office in High School DxD Born, Rei Insepsu in Magica Wars, Sarah in Pipera, Ezo Red Fox in Konomi Friends, and she's also the voice of Asumi Furin, Cure Earth in Healing Good Pretty Cure. She is also the Japanese voice actor of Pinkie Pie in My Little Pony franchise, taking the role played by Andrea Lidman in English. And that is for Konomi Haruna. Next time we'll be talking about Rika Ayano, who loves makeup, and that's all, so see you next time.